show, but I want to just take a moment. I just want to take a moment to address one of the other significant reasons that we're here tonight, which is not just to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the con, but to raise funds for the foundation that Tegan and I launched last year, called the Tegan and Sara Foundation. For those of you who have not been inundated with social media postings about the foundation, a quick recap: Tegan and I are gay, and we're gay, and we care deeply about the crucial issues that face our community still in 2017, specifically the women and girls in our community. And statistically, there are very few statistics actually, but the statistics that do exist show us that women and girls in our community are underfunded, they are under-researched, and really truly under-supported in a lot of different areas, in economic justice, in healthcare, in representation. We want to play a small part in hopefully raising more funds and amplifying voices that already are doing amazing vital work in the community, specifically outside of the world of philanthropy that a lot of people end up not stuck in, but like there are certain people who give money and certain people who maybe don't even know that they could be helpful. And we are, I guess in a weird way, doing this tour as a way to draw attention to the foundation and the work that's being done, and then to also sort of stitch that into the work that we already do as a band. So tonight, whether you knew it or not, a portion of your ticket that you bought tonight is going to go towards the foundation. If you the covers album that we released a few weeks ago, all of the artists that participated, our record label, all the folks who have supported, putting that record together, they have donated their time and their fees, and so every album that is sold, the proceeds will go to the foundation as well, and we are selling those records for $10 tonight, and it's cheap. It's basically $10. It's like an Americano and a half, and I don't have a CD player, so it makes it challenging for me to support the foundation, but you might still have one of those antiquated machines. If you stream it, you can stream it. I think it's called. Is that what it's called? Stream it. Yeah. Okay. I don't listen to music anymore, but there are so many ways. There's so many ways. CD players, you can buy it signed, so you can buy it. You can put it like next to the streaming machine. Yeah, you can put it like in a frame. You can put it up in a wall. People are like, "What is that? Remember the '90s?" We also we have amazing volunteers tonight, people who have donated their time to work at the Tegan and Sara Foundation. These folks are amazing, and they are happy to accept donations. We have jars that you can just shove dollar bills into. You can take. There's postcards at the table that are free that have all of the social media information. Ways that you can go home on your own time and check out some of the work that we're doing. Part of the foundation fundraiser is about raising money, but it's also about just telling you what we're doing. There are some amazing grants that we've been able to write this year and support organizations both in Canada and the United States who are doing great work. And we've also been able to launch some amazing programming that we think sort of was missing from the general sort of like LGBTQ world. One is a mentorship app, one is a healthcare website. We're in very early stages, but one thing that we always like to brag about is that as an indie band, we've been able to stretch a dollar for 20 years and make this shit work. We are more than willing to stretch any dollars we have to try to bring good work and support to our community that we absolutely love. So, there's also, this is a new thing that we figured out for this portion of the tour. You can actually text and donate right from your beautiful cell phone, or you can take a picture and you can post it on your social media and suggest that other people who follow you in your network do the same. It's hard for us as Canadians to ask for this type of help. It's something that we're really working on. I'm very nervous, but I love doing this work. It has been extremely satisfying and rewarding to meet the people who are such unsung heroes. We get to be up here in our cool jackets and get applause and do these things. It's sometimes the people that have sort of like made the most impact on me are the people who a lot of people in the world are not going to know how difficult their struggle has been and how much effort and time and energy they've put back into the community. And for those people, I just want to say that I love you and I support you, and I stand here tonight completely amazed at the work that you've done. If you have extra to give tonight, we appreciate it. We've had an amazing time on the tour. People have been extremely generous. I just want to shout out tonight. We have a longtime follower of the band, and I think also a friend who donated a wonderful amount of money tonight. And I just want to say thank you, Amanda. There are so many people.
$1 million
this is the type of stuff though that sort of warms our heart. That people will trust us with their support and money to do good things. We hope we don't let you down. We won't let you down. And I just want to say again, thank you so much for coming out and supporting us. After 18 years, it is still a tremendous honor to be in front of you, to stand on stage every tour cycle.
I agree with everything Sara said. I have less of a hard time asking for money. I mean, seriously, like 50 cents, it's like if you and the person next to you, that's $1. And then there's like 1,000 of you, so that's like a lot of money. So as you're walking out, there's tons of jars and amazing, really fun volunteers who are waiting to take your 50 cents or your $1 or your $1,000, whatever you've got. But I was going to actually just say, before we play this last song, that this is the thing that became our passion. Because we're women, because we're girls, because a lot of our families, this resonated with them. But no matter what matters to you, just find something that matters and get involved. Use your voice. Everything that's happening in this country, this is about, unfortunately, we've become very distracted and apathetic, and that's cool. We got the internet only a couple decades ago. We've got smartphones. There's a lot to distract us. We've got Netflix and Hulu, and it's really easy to be complacent. It's really easy to turn off our brains. It's overwhelming to watch the news. But someone said it to me today. It's like, these people that are in charge of the country, they're your elected officials. And if you don't like what's happening in your country, get out there and do something about it. Stand up. I know it's so exhausting. I spent the day hiding in my hotel room bed watching Netflix because I'm exhausted, but then I turned on the news to another shooting. And it breaks my motherfucking heart because we've got to stand up, we've got to make change, we've got to stand up for each other. We've got such a short period of time on this earth, so even if you don't give a shit about this cause, thanks for showing up tonight because you supported the arts and you supported LGBTQ women and girls. But even if you don't like those things, just keep standing up and doing something and staying involved. And that's it. Okay.